Yo, what is up guys? It's NLG here, and today we're doing a bit of New Japan, but it's gonna be a little bit different, if I may say so myself, because some virtual people, they're not going to have a very good time is the best way I can put it. It's a bit morbid, so I'll not dwell on it too much, even if it is just names, pictures, pixelated letters on a screen, really, that's all it is. Chase Owens would benefit from having his gimmick changed. He might not have the chance to have that happen, so who knows. We are in the build-up to Wrestle Kingdom, however, and it's gonna potentially go well. The card for Wrestle Kingdom is as stands. Chris Jericho will battle Hiroshi Tanahashi. Obviously, this is if these people are here. Kazuchika Okada will battle Kota Ibushi. Jay White will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Tetsuya Naito. Hiromu Takahashi challenges Will Ospreay. And Bullet Club's El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori defend the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles against Roppongi 3K. Now, the problem we have is that the plane crash is going to happen and we don't know who it's going to basically eradicate. The reason for why this is an angle is because I've left Chris Jericho off of the roster for now, because if he was on the roster, then that means that he'd be at risk of being in the plane crash, and realistically Chris Jericho wouldn't be on that plane. And that's the same for Jon Moxley, so there are two people who won't be on that plane. We might bring Moxley back at some point in the future, who knows. But yeah, I will say when this plane crash does happen, I'm going to try and avoid just pillaging loads of companies. And I'm also going to not touch the Elite, because I feel like that one's a little bit of a cop-out, you know? Like, if I just sign them, then we've not really been affected too much. So, let's see what will happen. We'll save this. We are playing as Gedo with Harold Mage as owner. I don't know why he's not got his picture there. He's got a picture in here, hasn't he? Yeah, he has, War Harold. But yeah, so we'll enter the code. Actually, I'll save it now. Then I'll enter the code. And we'll see what happens. I've nearly just typed in Harold Mage as the code. I'm going to guess that that's not the code, but there we go. So now we just have to advance, I guess. I'll not make you watch it because it might not happen. Like, it'll happen, but it might be a different company. So what I'll do is I'll pause the broadcast and I'll see you guys when it is New Japan. Ooh, spooky. And so, people of YouTube, it took about 18 attempts, but we finally got there. And fortunately for us, 26 of our members of staff are dead. Wait, hang on, fortunately enough? Doesn't sound right. This was more important than Raw, but to be honest, I think that the fact that I'm wearing odd socks is more important than what last night's Raw would have been, which... Whoa, I mean, that main event's actually really good. There's actually some good matches on that, like Drew Gulak versus Tony Nese and Angel Garza. Fair enough, but anyways, we're not here for virtual Raw, we're here for virtual deaths. And Hiromu Takahashi's dead, which is the first thing I've seen, and that's really sad. I really like Hiromu, and I didn't want him to die because he's just come back, and that's quite sad. Harold Mage is dead as well, so we've now no longer got an owner. Kenta's died. Should have went to Noah. Oh, whoa, why is it randomly doing this? It's changing them in random order. I think Ishii died. Aaron Henry's dead. Bad Luck Fale is dead, which... I mean, bad luck to him. Taguchi's died as well. One of the road agents is dead. Yo out of Show and Yo is dead. Tiger Tori died. Aww, he's so close to retirement. Tangaroa's dead. Milano Collection AT's dead. I think we no longer have an announced team. Kazuo Yamazaki died. Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado died. So not a good day for Suzuki Gun because Minoru Suzuki's dead as well. Chase Owens is dead. Takashi Yuzuga, former Suzuki Gun member, now Road Agents, died. Hiroshi Tanahashi's died, that's a big shame, as is Shingo and Evil. Oh, and fucking Okada. Oh, we've lost a lot of our main eventers. It looks like Jay White and Tetsuya Naito's main eventing, boys. Evil's dead, Taiji Ishimori's dead, Yoshiashi's dead, Suzuki's dead. Nakanishi's dead, Shibata's dead, Harold's dead as we know. And yeah, so who actually did die? Whoa, a lot of people entered wrestling there. So yeah, is there anyone that it missed? Because I know the emails went a bit weird at first. Ishii's gone, yeah. Hinare's gone. Yeah, it's pretty much just Ishii that we missed. I did release these two because they're no longer there, so they shouldn't have been there. And I didn't want them to be two of the random deaths because that wouldn't be very fair. We now have a very small roster. On the plus side, Zack Sabre Jr. and Will Ospreay is still alive, so the British what's it called? It's not expansion, is it? They're looking to expand into Britain and America, so we'll go with expansion, you know, we're trying to break out. So yeah, that's still alive. Chris Jericho will no longer face Hiroshi Tanahashi. Realistically, if he's having a big match, it's probably going to be against Kota. I think we might do the winner of the New Japan Cup takes the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Let me know what you think about that idea. I'm thinking Naito versus Jay is probably a good main event. It's probably not a good idea to run 2 nights of Wrestle Kingdom this year. But yeah, Jushin Thunder Liger, oh no wait, they were going to do the Intercontinental versus Heavyweight thing, weren't they? So how about the winner of the Intercontinental Championship bout fights Kota Ibushi for the Heavyweight Championship. So Kota still gets his Heavyweight title shot. And we can do Jericho versus Kota at Wrestle Kingdom. Because I think that makes sense. I feel like that's fair. My plan for this, because we're starting in December, I was thinking that it might be a good idea to sack off the World Tag League, because I don't think they'd finish off the World Tag League because it's in disarray because half the contestants, if not more, are dead. But I do know that on the 1st of December, because I made sure I checked Cage Match to make sure I was entirely correct, the people in first place were Evil and Sonata on 16 points, as well as Dave Finlay Jr. and Juice Robinson. Evil's dead, but Dave Finlay and Juice are still alive. So we'll probably do Gorillas of Destiny versus them two at Wrestle Kingdom. We might get Sonata a tag title bout, who knows. But yeah, if we look at the pre-booking, that's the only match that survived. But yeah, at least Jay White still has Gedo, doesn't he? He does, because I'm Gedo and I can't die, of course. But that means that our roster is now Bushi, Dave Finlay Jr., Dragon Lee, I'm glad he survived, so I do like him. El Phantasmo, who I'm glad survived. Ourselves Gedo, Haruki Goto, Hiroshi Tenzan, Jado, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Jushin Liger, so he'll still get to retire, but I'm not sure what we'll do for his retirement match. Leave suggestions down below, because we'll run Wrestle Kingdom in the next episode and we'll also go through the signings that we will have made. We'll make some signs, but as I said before, we're not going to like purge every single company. Jushin Liger's still around, as I've just mentioned. Kevin Kelly's still here. Kota Ibushi. I sounded really bitter that Kevin Kelly survived. I like Kevin Kelly. Lance Archer, the United States Heavyweight Champ, still alive. Marty Asami, Red Shoes Uno, so we've got all the refs apart from Tiger. Robbie Eagles is still here, so we still have the Birds of Prey. Rocky Romero's still here, so maybe he'll team with Sho. Sonada's still about. Kojima and Tenzan both around. Shinpei Nagami's still here, so we still have one announcer. Sho's still here, now on his own. Taichi is still here with Taka Michinoku. Tamatonga, Tetsuya Naito, Tiger Mask 4, Togi Makabe, Tomoaki Honma, so we've still got JBH, Toru Yano, Watari Ino, Will Ospreay, Yuji Nagata, Yujiro Takahashi, and Zack Sabre Jr. So when you think of all the in-ring wrestlers, out of the veteran tier, not including Minoru Suzuki, but like your Yuji Nagatas, your Ken Kojis, the only one that we really lost, I think, was Nakanishi, which is mad. So yeah, we've lost, LIJ is pretty much intact. Chaos is on its last legs. Bullet Club really took a hit. Yeah, it's gonna be, Suzuki Gun really took a hit. That's now Taichi Gun, I guess, or Saber Gun, God knows. But yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting to see where we go from here. If we look at the championships, God knows what it means for these. Well, can we filter to avoid tournaments? not tournament, there we go. So the Heavyweight Championship is now vacated. Okada made 3 defences in his 8-month-long reign. The Intercontinental Championship still belongs to Jay White. Tetsuya Naito has had 4 reigns of that already. Junior Heavyweight Champion is Will Ospreay still. The Junior Heavyweight Tag titles are now vacant through the passing of Taiji Ishimori. The tag titles are now vacated. Which one died? Was it Tamatonga or Tangaroa? I've not got a clue. Lance Archer's gone, still here, sorry. Kenta died, and we lost Ryusuke Taguchi and potentially Toru Yano. Is the Ace still around? He is. He's around, and it was Tangaroa who passed away. But thank you for watching. If there's any signings you'd like to see, if there's any suggestions, do leave some down below. I know the first few people I'm going to go for, I think we're going to see a couple of returns to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Of course, we'll see Chris Jericho return at Wrestle Kingdom. Let me know some plans for feuds down the line, because it's going to be interesting to do tournaments as well, especially Best of Super Juniors and the G1 Climax with the thin roster that we now have. But yeah, leave any feedback down below, and I hope to see you all very shortly for episode 2, where we will run Wrestle Kingdom, and maybe even New Year's Dash, who knows, it depends how generous I'm feeling. Sayonara, folks.